guys, Angela here again at the Chicken Coop, and today I want to talk to y'all about some of the journals that I use to help me stay organized. There's especially one that I use for the holidays, and it helps me stay organized, and I take it with me when I'm shopping and all sorts of things like that. So I want to go over some of these journals that I have, and then maybe it'll give you ideas for some things that you might use if you purchase the journal, or you can make them yourself and give them as gifts. They make wonderful gifts, sometimes for people that you can't think of anything to buy for them, like they have everything. So what else you going to buy for them is just more stuff, or a gift card that's so impersonal. I mean, I give gift cards too, because when you can't think of anything else, but these really make some wonderful gifts, and I wanted to go over some of them with you, okay? So this is a journal I made several years ago, back in the day, and I saw it, I don't know, Pinterest or something like that, but it's a holiday journal, and I even covered it with like clear tape so that it would be protected. And it has lasted me for years. I use this every year for the holidays, and let me just kind of show y'all some things in it. One thing it has is it has these pockets inside of it, so this is very good. Like, I keep all my receipts in here, so that if anybody needs to take anything back, or if something happens, I need to exchange it or whatever, I have all my receipts right here. They're not in a purse, they're not anything, they're all right here, and I can keep up with them, okay? Then I have lists, like I have pages that I make my list of all the things that I need to do, okay? And then it also has my list about some of, like, I list everybody I have to buy gifts for and what all I've bought for them, so that I know what I've already purchased. And especially because sometimes I'm more ambitious than others, and I get things done ahead of time, and I have things put back, and that way it helps me remember what all I've already purchased. And then this is, I haven't done cards. Well, wait. And I have a to-do list thing, like it's just different things that you have to do. You got to decorate, you got to wrap packages, you got to get the teacher gift for the Christmas party, you got to get Christmas party refreshments, whatever. That's your to-do list. Then I have a list of everybody I want to see, make cards for. I have a little tab for that. And then I have a tab for a menu. Now, the menu is a really good one, because there I put, you know how like you always make the same things pretty much on your holidays, but you've got them in 10 different cookbooks. Well, this way you put all the things that you normally cook for the holidays, and you copy those recipes over into one book, and that way when it's time for that holiday, instead of having to look through all those books and you're frantic, what book was it in, what cookbook was this in, they're all in there together, and you don't have to look everywhere for them. And then I have another little tab that talks about crafts, things that I want to try to make. It's my list of things, I see cute ideas throughout the year, or crafts that I've already made for people, and how many I have left, that kind of thing. So this is my little notebook, and I carry this when I go shopping, and it helps me stay so organized, okay? So that's one that I use. Okay. Another thing that I did, and I started this years ago, and this was back before the days of computers, and I know you could do this on a computer and be way more organized, but I'm old school. I like writing things out. And then you also too, you have to remember, how many of you might have a handwritten recipe from your grandmother? You don't have that on the computer. You will have it if someone handwrites it. So this is a notebook that I made, and it has all sorts of recipes in it. It's just plain, it's just a composition notebook, but this is recipes that I have used, and I put together all throughout especially my young married life. And then it also has a pocket on the inside that I put in it. Sometimes when I've clipped recipes, I stick them in there. And I even has an index in here, and I'll tell you about the index. Hold on. Okay, so the index, I have like miscellaneous and breads and soups, vegetables, meats and casseroles, desserts. And okay, so what all it has is I have all those categories, and then I write the name of the recipe and what page it's on. I've numbered all these pages in front and back, and it tells me what page it's on. So it helps me be able to find it because it even has a little index in it. And this one is pretty much full. I mean, I am down to, there's nothing left in here for me to write in. So, had to start another one. So this one, I'd kind of improved on the first concept of a recipe book, and I have the tabs on here, okay? So that helps me with that. And it even has, I even put in some here little things. It says, thank heaven for dirty dishes, they have a tale to tell. While other folks go hungry, we're eating very well. With home and health and happiness, we shouldn't want to fuss. By the stack of evidence, God's been very good to us. So, when you have all these dishes you want to wash, that was just a little thing that I stuck in there too. I thought that was cute. So, that's another composition book that I have. Now, my husband he's not like he's hard to buy for, because usually I could, but we're kind of like each other at the point of our lives where if we want something, we just get it. So we're not having to really wait a long time to get things. So when it does come to holidays, sometimes it's hard to think of things that we haven't just already purchased throughout the year, and we'll remind each other, remember when we bought that patio set or whatever it was, remember that was part of your Christmas. So for him, one of the things that I did last year for him was I bought him a little composition notebook, and he takes it with him to church, and when he does his Bible study, and he takes notes in it. And this is a manly version. Like I say, it's just a composition notebook. Oh, I have it upside down. Yes, I do. Okay, so it's just a composition notebook and has like a manly picture of a fence and a background thing. And he has taken notes in this every Sunday. And so he doesn't have very many pages left in here for when he does his Bible study. So this has been a well-used gift for him this year. So I bought this one. I purchased this from a friend of mine that makes these type of things. But this year I may try my hand, because this is simple. I can find some cute paper and glue it onto a composition notebook and do that for him. This would be a good gift for a grandparent, an aunt, and uncle. It's just a nice gift for a teacher, something. It's just a nice, inexpensive gift that you could find for somebody and give them to them for Christmas. So that's a composition notebook that I wanted to show y'all for that one. And then here, another one that I made, and I did a little bit more for this one. This is like a little prayer journal for me. This is when I do my Bible studies and different things. And I have different scriptures and stuff that I've written down in here that I want to use, that kind of be my affirmations and things. That's really nice. I have different people in my family that I want to pray for every time, and things that I want to pray for them. For all the different members of my family. Tab for my church, like my pastor, our elders, our deacons, our teachers. This one is just for our nation, our president, our troops, our Senate, our House. This one is for friends that I might need to pray for, people that I feel like need prayer, other people that I need to pray for in the community, and just blank pages after that. So this is just things that you might want to write down, keep a little journal. It's kind of a little bit organized, and that's how I've done that. And it was easy. I bought this little notebook at just a little notebook supply place. I bought dividers, just like little page protectors, and then I took scrapbook paper and hand wrote things in here, and those are the little dividers. And you can find a lot of ideas on this. This was not a specific thing I found on Pinterest, but I took a lot of different things. Like I looked up a lot of different things on Pinterest, YouTube videos, and kind of combined them into what I wanted for my own. And that's what I encourage you to do, because everybody wants to organize that differently. So this would be something, kind of look at all sorts of different things and then kind of take pieces and parts that you like from all of them and make your own. Now, this is another thing I bought. These are for some gifts, but these are just some little journals that I actually purchased. But they're so simple, and they're like sewn. I don't know if you can see that. See how they're sewn? And there's like lots of little pockets. It's just a little pocket journal. So it kind of helps you it's like a little organizational binder. And you could, take that with you for like meetings and stuff. That one just has the pockets. It doesn't have any paper. Here's what I'm talking about. See how you can put like a little binder page down in there, and then it has these same little pockets and stuff in here. Isn't that cute? Very cute. And I think I paid like $5 or something like these. These are not very expensive. Maybe a little bit more at craft fairs and craft things that I've gone to. So those are just some examples of some of the journals that I use, and just especially this one is the one I wanted to show y'all because I've used this several years, and this is what keeps me sane during the holidays. I mean, this is my go-to thing that I use to take, to keep me organized for the holidays. And the holidays can be so stressful. And I used to think it was because I needed these organizational tools because I had my children, I had work, I had all those things I had to keep up with, and now my memory's going and I can't remember anything. So even though you're young, you can use them, and if you're old and you need help because you can't remember anything anymore, these are all good ideas for people. So this might be even something that you make for someone and give them as a gift. So just wanted to give you all these ideas and help de-stress your life for the holidays. And I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'll talk to y'all later. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and share it with a friend. Bye-bye.